All right, guys, we got some great information from the monthly dev development update. So we got some great news for you. Today we're going to be talking about the castles and nodes PvP situation and what you have to look forward to. It is exciting stuff.
Can I be your superhero? Superhero.
All right, guys, if you would like to join the TeamVASH guild, please go to teamvash.com and follow the directions on the screen to set in your guild application. I look forward to seeing you join us in Ashes of Creation. All right, let's get right into it. So this was the single most interesting part of the entire development conversation for me personally. I found it absolutely fascinating to hear the mechanics of how a castle system combat incentive works. So basically, the way it works is before any player owns the castle is held by monsters. And you have to go in and destroy the monsters and take the castle. And basically, in order to do that, you have to sign up. And there's going to be a lot of guilds signing up to take over these castles. So when you do the sign up, it'll give you a day. It'll give you a day that you plan your army around, and then you show up and you fight it and you try to take over this castle. So when the castle is completely undefended, you're going to have a lot of monsters inside of it. And for this video here, this is a kind of a smaller mock castle. They're going to be much larger in the main game. So I can't wait to see the sheer size of the castles, because man, the castles, even the castle that we'd seen here was so cool looking, and it'll be really fascinating to see, the sheer vastness of how big these battles are really going to be. But now check it out, because here's the interesting part: the mechanics of the castle sieging system. So you fight monsters. You have to go and destroy gates. You can destroy walls. Everything is destructible. You have to smash your way through the defenses. You have to kill all the monsters, and you have to kill a raid boss on the inside in order to take that castle. If you are successful and your guild takes the castle, here's where it gets really interesting. The guild that holds the castle will get abilities. They will get empowered by the castle. The castle will actually make your entire guild stronger, but not just the guild, but everybody who is a citizen within the nodes that the castle controls. The castle consists of 3 nodes. There are 3 castle nodes, and each of those 3 castle nodes is connected to an economic node, a city. These cities can reach a maximum of level 3, so they can never be a metropolis, but it's very important for these cities to be upgraded to be strong, because the stronger your nodes are, the stronger your castle, the connected castle nodes are, which means the stronger your defenses are, meaning the stronger your castle is, meaning the stronger the buffs that your entire network gets. Everybody who's a citizen, everybody who's part of the guild, everybody gets buffs based on how long you've held it, right? How long you've held your territory. So it's in everybody's best interest to defend that node with everything that they've got. Your citizens are automatically flagged for defense, and it is a very reciprocal situation of them wanting to defend it, because they are getting benefits the longer that the castle holds. So this gets even more interesting when you realize that you hold the castle for only 1 month. And it's a very awesome system of every week. So there's 4 weeks in a month, and every single week is connected to one of the nodes. So you have the castle node connected to the economic nodes. And the way that it works is when you hit week 1, the week 1 node automatically generates a caravan from that NPC node. And that caravan will transport to its corresponding castle node. Now it is up to your citizens and your guild and your allies to defend that with everything that you've got, because that is the taxation money from your node. And if the taxation money gets to the castle node, then the castle node gets stronger, meaning the defenses defending the castle get stronger. So it is very important that your caravan reaches its destination. Otherwise, your castle is going to become weaker and more vulnerable to raiders that are going to attack you at the end of the month. So you have to gather all of your forces, all of your citizens, and all of your allies to defend it, because there is significant incentive for enemies of your guild to destroy that thing. They will take, they will actually take a portion of your resources, of the taxation money. So there's an economic reason for them to attack and try to destroy that caravan. But there's also a political and tactical reason as well, because if that caravan doesn't reach its destination, then the node will be weaker and the castle will have less defenses, meaning it'll be more vulnerable to be taken by rival guilds. So there's twofold reason to make sure that you do not lose your position. So it's really neat, right? The attackers, they want to get economic gain and they want you to be weaker to attack. So there is a huge reason for enemies to attack you. There's also a huge reason for your allies to defend you. Now, the way that it works is the first week you get hit on the first one, right? The first week develops a caravan, it gets delivered, and you have to defend it against attackers. On week 2, the second caravan spawns, and it delivers, and you have to defend it from attackers. The third week, the third caravan spawns, and you have to defend it from attackers as it tries to make its delivery. On the fourth week, you have to defend your castle from guilds that have signed up to attack and try to bring you down and steal your territory. That battle is going to be dependent on your citizens, on your guild, on your allies, and based on how successful you were at defending the nodes during the first 3 weeks will depend on how much resources and defenses you have to survive that onslaught. You're going to be able to buy mercenaries, you're going to be able to buy castle defenses, and you're going to be able to power yourself up based on how successful you were, and it's going to come down to that war at the end of the month. And if you're successful in defending your territory, then you will hold that castle for another month, and the bonuses and buffs for your citizenship will get even more. And so, as with the gains comes the risk. This game is all about risk versus reward. And the longer you hold your castle, the stronger you get, but also the more rewards that attackers will gain for attacking you. So there's this huge risk reward, right? The longer you hold it, you get stronger, but there is way more incentive to take you down and steal your resources. It is a fascinating system of push and pull, of politics, and it's definitely going to come down to a lot of alliances and political deals to have people working together to make sure that raiders and bandits and rival guilds do not topple you, to keep you in economic power and to keep your team strong. So I cannot wait to hear more. This was by far the most interesting portion of the development stream for this month, to really hear them break down how it works and the motivations that are in play of, why would people want to defend? What are the motivations of the defenders to take part? And what are the motivations of people to destroy you and fight? Because there's a lot of players in the world, in the game, that are going to want to be bandits for the sake of being bandits. People just love to kill, right? But to have a monetary reason to actually fight and win is going to be such a massive factor, right? It's one thing. People are so obsessed and happy to PvP that they'll literally just go into grinding areas where people are leveling up and stuff, and they'll kill them for no reason at all. Well, now you have things like caravans and economic guild gain that is that gives these awesome, violent, crazy PvPers a single-minded focus to get massive gains for the minimum amount of effort. They don't have to build up your forces, they don't have to farm and do all the hard work. All they have to do is to be super talented and super organized and attack your caravans, attack your castle, to just take all of your hard work for themselves. So yeah, exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. I hope you guys are as pumped as I am for this incredible, insight into the system of Ashes of Creation. Just a blast, man. Rock and roll, guys. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this bit of daily news. If you love these videos, please use our referral code, guys. It really, really helps us out. Helps us to keep making content for you guys. So thank you so much for the support. I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, yeah!